I can't enjoy that because at the back of my mind, I know that if I don't do something, the status quo will stay the same.
If you're up for a good laugh, be sure to check out my comics on Instagram at JMan's Comic Book Adventures.
All right, the speed drawing you're seeing there for this little comic was just a one panel thing of where it's me getting a massage, and then like there's a lady, she's like this, and I'm like, man, I was more relaxed before I came into this massage parlor. It's just a sort of silly joke. Where I live in China, there's loads of massage places. Not those naughty ones that you're thinking of, but just like normal. It's a part of the culture where people get a lot of like massages and stuff. And sometimes I'll go to there because there's my hyperbolic time chamber, the place where I go to think when I want to think about big ideas. It actually does have a bit of a spa place, so this was inspired by that. I'll show you my hyperbolic time chamber soon enough, next time I go there for a deep thinking session. But that's in a city over from where I'm staying currently. But what I want to talk about is the fact that I can't really enjoy holidays as much, or I can't really enjoy holidays anymore. And I don't know, some of you might relate to this, but this is just my thing. I was thinking about it, right? Because I'm on summer holiday at the moment. At the moment, it's like July time, and I go back to work in September. That is one of the benefits of being a teacher, I guess, is that if you work in a public school sort of situation, or if you work in a school instead of a training center, you get actual like holidays with the kids. So it's a good time to grow and like, do better. But I was thinking maybe like I can go to Shanghai, because Shanghai, I haven't been there because of COVID, or maybe I could go to Beijing, or maybe I could go somewhere I haven't been before during this holiday. But then I thought about it, I wouldn't be able to enjoy that holiday. And the reason why I won't be able to enjoy the holiday is because I've realized the most precious thing that you have as an artist and as an entrepreneur as well is your time. This time that I have is super valuable. And at the back of my head, I'm like, what is the point of me going somewhere and going out and like doing all these things and doing these things that are fun, like even drinking and going out partying and going and seeing these sites and just lazing around and doing nothing? What is the point of me doing these fun activities if I know that I'm not making progress towards my goals? I'm not setting big goals and taking massive actions towards these things every single day. If I'm not in my routine, I can't really enjoy that, because at the back of my mind, I know that I'm not pushing forward. And at the back of my mind, I know that if I don't do things to push forward, then the status quo stays the same. Then I'll have to go back to the job that I don't necessarily want to do for the rest of my life. Then I have to like be limited to being in one country, because that's the way I get my money, is through like teaching in this country, right? I'd have to be limited to the place that I'm at. If I don't take massive steps and massive actions towards my goals, I won't be able to get to where I want to get to. So the idea of having a holiday where I'm just relaxing and doing nothing for an extended period of time, or the idea of just going out and drinking and being like, yay, it's the holiday, it's summer, I can't enjoy that, because at the back of my mind, I know that if I don't do something, the status quo will stay the same. And look, I'm not saying for you older guys out there, if you're in your 40s and stuff, not saying you can't change the game in your 40s. I mean, the KFC guy, he found the Colonel, right? He founded KFC in his 40s or maybe 60s. I can't remember. I know Daniel Craig got started as James Bond at 37 or something like that. I mean, not saying you can't change the game. I'm 28. Not saying you can't change the game later on in your life, in your 30s and 40s and even your 50s. You can. It's never too late. But it does become slightly harder to do it, because not only does your energy sometimes go down a little bit, especially depending on the way you've taken care of yourself, sometimes you might have more obligations like kids and the family, and it becomes harder and harder as things goes on to change the game. So especially if you're in your 20s or even in your teens and you're watching this, your time and your summer holidays are very valuable pieces of time, and like you should use that time wisely. Not saying you can't enjoy this. You can enjoy the process of moving towards your goals, but I can't enjoy the typical holiday because I know that I'm not making progress towards those goals. I remember watching a video by Iman Gaji, and it was younger Iman when he was still like in like sort of sixth form sort of thing, high school. And he's like, let's use these few weeks to become a different person, to become a better person, to change the game, like to become better. And it's like he had the right mindset. That's why he's a millionaire now. And it's like, you have to have the right mindset of like, you can use these weeks to really grow as a person if this is your summer holiday, you know? I think at the back of my mind is that thing that of where I cannot enjoy the holiday, I can't enjoy just messing around and like just doing, basically I can't enjoy not making progress towards my goals. Like if I'm doing things that typically people might do on a holiday, right? Of actually just generally relaxing, I can't do that right now because I know I need to make more progress towards my goals. I know I need to hit them. And then, you know, maybe when I hit them, this part of my brain will turn off and I'll be like, oh, I can just chill out a bit more. But at the moment, especially as I've been trying to do certain things for like a few years now, trying to do them, I'm at a point to where I can't switch my brain off. I can't do that. And I think maybe this is something that I'm trying to impart into you. If you're someone that's like me and you've been trying to become a full-time artist, you've been trying to get your YouTube channel off the ground for a few years, maybe instead of going when you do have a holiday time, maybe instead of just going, yeah, I'm gonna relax, or yeah, I'm gonna go out to the pub and drink with my mates, maybe you can use this time as a really important sort of level up phase. Like you can use it as a hyperbolic time chamber, like a week or 2 or 3 or a month, however long the holiday is, to really make a step up and level up in your business aspirations or in your creative aspirations too. Well, anyway, this has been London Lad Lost in Asia. This has just been a quick video explaining why I can't really enjoy holidays the traditional sort of way anymore. But I really don't know how to end this video.